Alright people, so we are back with another video, and aside from all of the Joe Budden news, we back here with another video. This one is from our limited weekend, and this is one of the games that I kind of like sat on for a couple of days, but I figured I'd share with y'all why. Because I love you, of course. No, not only that, but this ended up being a great game. This ended up turning out to be one of those back and forth type of, you throw your controller against the wall and pray it doesn't break type of games. You know what I mean? Sure that you understand. But again, here we are. So I'm playing this guy that happened to be from White Plains. I don't know why it told me where he was from. Look at that, J.R. Smith. But I'm not going to commentate over this one too much. Wanted to share a little bit of an update with y'all because for the last couple of weeks I haven't been able to put out content regularly the way that I would like to. I finally have everything set up. I was in the process of moving. Now I've moved, I've relocated somewhere that's quieter, somewhere that's a little more peaceful, and somewhere that's a little more conducive to what we're going to be doing here. As far as content is concerned, as far as different videos, different series, things of that nature. So what I'm looking to do after this, or beginning next week, I'm trying to get the schedule and everything to permit for what I want to do, but I'm gonna be doing daily uploads. I'm gonna be trying to get back into that Grand Theft Auto 4 series. Grand Theft Auto 4. Jesus Christ, we keep the mistakes in. Grand Theft Auto 5. All right, we're gonna get back into that. I still want to finish that, and there's a couple of other things that I want to get into as well on this channel. I don't want it to just be 2K based, and I mean, what can I really give you from this damn game at this point? It's boring. We're all on the grind. We're grinding to get to that 40. We're grinding for Vince Carter. You have more than enough videos with people shelling out the same content and little tips and tidbits and shit here. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to give you a different perspective, throw different things at you, throw random topics at you. I want to get to know my subscribers just like they want to get to know me. And I want to see your perspectives and different angles on different things, different topics, whatever the case may be. And let's not ramble. We'll get there when we get there. So today we're gonna do it a little different. Even though this gameplay is phenomenal, we're gonna start here. Okay, so with me, as of right now, I'm in a crossroads with the channel, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's one or two things. Most of my content, if not almost damn near all of it, is all 2K shit. So I've been playing 2K for however many years. What 2K has evolved into for me at this point, it's not me just playing my career like I used to anymore. I kind of lost interest with it. I do want to start a series where I do play my career and at least try it out this year, even though it's late. I'm going to still run through and do that eventually. But I've been stuck in my team. It's been a grind, and we've gotten to a point where nobody's really saying it, but there are a lot of content creators on YouTube, one. And two, if you're not shelling out 2K news or locker codes or anything like that, like, it's not worthwhile, not just for you, but for me, because you're sitting here watching the same thing from somebody else. So I'll continue to post different content and different things from my team, but I'm kind of going to start backing off of that and start doing things different. Like, the one thing that I want to run back through, as I said before, Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5, the story mode, it kind of fell by the wayside because we've went through, 2 generations of gaming systems now? And shit, I played this story back on the Xbox 360. So, I mean, you have Xbox One and now the Series X. Like, people forgot about that story and how well put together it was, and I kind of stopped my damn self. I need to continue that on. So that's one of the things I'll be doing. Gonna be running through other games too. Like, one of the things that I looked at or found my love with again, Red Dead Redemption. I forgot that I loved that game so much, so I'm gonna be hopping back into that at some point. Probably after I finish the Grand Theft Auto series. But in order to get you content, get you daily uploads, and get you what you really want, as opposed to stuff like this where I'm just going over a game that I played in limited, yeah, we gonna turn up a little bit. So that's where my head is at with it. Also, I've officially moved out of the situation I was in. So it'll be a lot easier to put videos out and get content to you. All of the equipment that I have here so far is working perfectly. You know, I did a couple of trial runs. I'm just having a couple of issues with ELGATO. And, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3 to run through ELGATO and fix shit. Like, it's not that complicated. Thank God for YouTube, because running into certain stupid issues, yeah, gets annoying after a while. You know, imagine trying to make a 10-minute video and it's taking you 2 hours because you're running into roadblocks and shit is crashing and things like that. I built my own computers. Things should not be crashing. I have the proper software and everything. I even went and bought more RAM like 2 months ago, just so that I could multitask and do the things that I needed to in order to make these videos. So it's not, you know, a lack of focus or anything like that in making content. It's just, this is no joke. Like, when you want to step out here and you want to become a content creator, and it's, I want to say like a mini passion. It turned from like a wanting to like a mini passion for me. So like, I've been studying different YouTubers, some in the UFC 4 community, some in 2K, just seeing what they do and seeing how they operate, and, you know, taking notes, kind of seeing where, you know, their approach is, and seeing what I could bring to the table in different aspects and shit like that. But anyway, you know how that goes. You gotta put your own source on it, or else people ain't gonna watch. So that's where I'm at with it. I recently found out that I had a bunch of videos on here too that I'd forgotten about. I'd uploaded a bunch of videos that I privated for a while because I was gonna run back and edit a lot of them, but they're unreleased now. I mean, whatever. So they're released now. So go and check those out when you get a chance to. There's a bunch of funny, uncensored shit on those streams. Jesus Christ. And also, because we're gonna be doing this on a day-to-day, I'm gonna talk about different things. It's not gonna always be game specific. Like, there's a bunch of things going on. Our lives are different now. COVID happened. Things are opening up. People are taking vaccines. People aren't. They're back and forth on it. I don't really want to say COVID because then they'll sit here and flag the video and you have that stupid ass message at the bottom. But we don't know what we're dealing with. You know, a lot of us are different people from it. A lot of us have experienced different things. Like, for instance, I'll let you into my life. Like, the crazy situation I had, we had to go get tested because my aunt tested positive. But she had just got the vaccine. So it didn't make any sense. There's things going on. They're telling you one thing. Look at this. It was at that moment when J.R. Smith hit that three-pointer that I know the tide was changing. But anyway, you know, just different things are going on in people's lives, and we need to talk about it. Some of us need to process. You know, there'll be things that people will bring to the table and want to discuss, and that's the kind of channel that I want. I want people to, you know, have open discussions about things. I want to open the floor. I don't want it to just be a solid gaming channel at the end of the day. That's boring. You could do so much with this. It's not just my channel. This is everybody's channel. It's for y'all, man. So we're going to do it that way. But we're in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, goddamn. For the last, like, few days, for whatever reason, what did I eat? I ate something spicy. I made tacos. Ever since I made those tacos last Thursday, messed me up. Not like that. Come on, man. But we all get gas. Anyway, y'all want to hear about that. 48-46. The tide is turning. And with this one, this is why you don't quit games. There was a point in this game where I didn't want to quit. When they start doing dumb shit like missing open layups in the paint, I want to quit. You just want to give up. But we fought through it, and you'll see what happened. And he was killing me with this Giannis, yo. That's the one thing I ain't like about him. Kept pissing me off with Giannis. He was cheesing with Giannis. And there's a lot that I cut out of here, but it just is what it is, man. I was shocked that he didn't have uniforms too. Like, he just stepped out with a basic court, basic uniform. I don't know. Like, he had players. I didn't understand that. He has players. Clearly, he hasn't just started playing this yesterday. And he had no uniforms and no court. Like, I don't know. Well, shout out to the man. Hope he's doing alright. And we just decided to go handle. We'll keep the game close. But yes, we watched this wind down, man. You know, just grateful. Grateful that I can bring content to people, and I'm grateful I'm in this position where, you know, I can do something I enjoy. Because for so many years you get stuck doing things, especially in your 20s, where you don't want to do that shit. You're just doing it for either a paycheck or you're doing it to make somebody proud, and whatever the case may be, man. Everybody's life is different, but you gotta do what you enjoy at the end of the day. You have to. I mean, there are times where you're gonna have to be selfish a little bit. And people aren't gonna understand your ultimate goal. You know, not everybody's gonna understand where your mind is focused at, where your path leads. You know, what you feel that you're headed towards. And you know, there's gonna be times where it's hard. Not everybody's gonna understand. Not everybody's gonna accept it. But you're gonna have to do what it do. Make shit happen. So it's the position I'm in. And I fouled him right there because I'd rather them shoot these free throws at the end of the game instead of them hitting a three-pointer and then we really in some shit. So this is probably one of my favorite endings to any game. You see me run the 5 out, and you'll see why. This J.R. Smith is hot, and look at this. I can't make this up. Fucked up. Look at that. At the end of the game, this is why I love. Come on now. Who else but me? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more content. We out here, baby. See y'all soon.